looking out over the Roberto Clemente Bridge into downtown Pittsburgh. It's the Cardinals and the Pirates. Next. With the Roberto Clemente Bridge in the background, there's a look at the city lights of Pittsburgh, PA from high above PNC Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
All right, let's check in on the numbers on these guys so far this year, and they're definitely going to have to battle the elements out there a bit tonight. They've got the cold, they've got the wind, and that's not an ideal situation. But in many ways, it's much tougher on the hitter than it is the pitchers. So I'd expect each of these guys to be working in with the fastball. Get it in a little bit more than usual.
All right, Steve. EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Matt Carpenter will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Three and 0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Marte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Kevin Black will be the batter. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Michael Lee will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for Clint Hurdle's Pittsburgh Pirates as they'll line up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Jose Tabata will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. In there, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway. Come on!
And he lays off for ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You can tell already. He brought the good fastball. That's back-to-back strikeouts here in the first, and he's looking sharp early on.
Andrew McCutchen will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Mark McGuire leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
First offering on the way. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Sanchez is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Peter Borges will take his cuts now. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled back. Now a line drive caught down there at third as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. As you can see, he got him way out ahead of that changeup, but he still kept his hands back and he was able to yank that ball down the line. He just couldn't avoid that big old glove down there at third base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Oh, and Alvarez boots it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Pedro Alvarez will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Neil Walker will stand in, perhaps just hoping to put a ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The 2-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Come on, Pirates.
Here he comes on 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher Russell Martin. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Daniel Descalzo will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. And they continue to work low in the zone. This catches the knees for strike two. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
Well, maybe a little question of whether this was going to stay fair or not, but you see, this is pretty much right over the bag at third and down the line.
Mark Ellis steps in now. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Mercer for the first out.
This ball is not hit all that hard, but still, that's a nice job of ranging back onto the outfield grass to take it in.
Seth Hargrove will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
Come on, Pirate, you can do it.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt at strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Matt Carpenter will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Pirates, let's go.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Gabby Sanchez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here we go.
And a good rip there from Sanchez, but he didn't get it as he falls behind 0-2 now. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
One gone now for the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Jeff Locke.
Jeff Locke will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Let's go, Paya, come on.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Kevin Black will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Center fielder, Kevin Black.
All right, Pirates.
Ball 1.
That missed. That's the ball. Watch it again.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now.
Good
2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Let's go.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Peter Borges will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Starling Marte will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Go Pirates!
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Ball two.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Here comes the 2-0.
Pittsburgh, let's go! Pittsburgh!
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he may have reached for ball 4 there as this is sent on the ground to third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Jose.
So one gone in the inning now for Jose Tabata. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Ball 1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest.
Go Pirates!
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. There's another pitch right on the black.
Let's go Pirates!
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Peter Borges will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Left fielder, Peter Borges.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting, shortstop.
I'll tell you what, my man gets some altitude on this dive. Go ahead and stop it right about there. Look how high he is. That's what you call selling out.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he takes ball one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Come on, Pirates!
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Gets under the fastball there and pops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. Descalzo backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
These guys are still looking for that elusive first hit. And this never had a chance of being the one. Just an easy pop-up as he keeps rolling right along.
So one gone in the inning, and here's the second baseman, Neil Walker. First pitch on the way. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Hit hard to third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher Russell Martin. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Mark Ellis will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Seth Hargrove will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He'll swing at anything.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Strike 3 called, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Matt Carpenter will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Are you kidding me?
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Gabby Sanchez will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth.
Gabby Sanchez.
And here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Jordy Mercer will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on.
Now a bullet back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Jeff Locke will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Perfect job there of getting it down. So now that's the go-ahead run right there over at third with just 1 out.
Starling Marte will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A little bit outside. 2-1. And a swing as this is hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
It just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Jose Tabata will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kevin Black will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 1-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Michael Lee will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Mark McGuire will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, we waited until the 7th inning to get somebody into the run call. Here's your opening run of the game right there. Heck, the way this one's gone, 1 run might be enough to do it.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Jared Hughes will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
48, Jared Hughes.
Yadier Molina will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
The next pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. fouled back. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And this ball will be chopped foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Cards forced to settle for one. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Andrew McCutchen will lead things off here for Pittsburgh, and he'll have Pedro Alvarez set to follow on deck. In there at the knees, strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Come on.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Neil Walker will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Fouled back. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Mark Ellis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Seth Hargrove will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Matt Carpenter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fouled straight back. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Kevin Black will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Josh Harrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
Up and in for ball 1. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Trevor Rosenthal is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Gabby Sanchez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First offering on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And he won't try for more than that, as he's taken out pretty hard that time.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Jordy Mercer will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Black will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Travis Snyder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Travis Snyder.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Runners off for second, and a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. It remains 1-0. Mark Melanson will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Omir Santos is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 78, Omir Santos.
Michael Lee will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Mark McGuire will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Lined hard to center field. McCutchen is there, 2 gone.
You know, it's always great to have a speedy center fielder out there that can cover some ground for you. But in this case, it wasn't really needed. This ball winds up pretty much right at him for the out.
Peter Borges will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Put him away!
In the air to center. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Gerald Vaughn is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 11, Gerald Vaughn.
Starling Marte will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's a sharply hit ball toward the hole, and the tying run's on base right off the bat. That gets through for a leadoff single.
And a rarity for them right there. Just their 3rd hit of the ball game, and we're in the 9th inning. They've had the bats completely taken out of their hands so far.
Jose Tabata will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
They'll be playing for 1 here, and that's not a bad idea when you've got the tying run on base to start the inning. Now you give your guys a couple of shots to knock this ball game up.
Andrew McCutchen will work now on getting that tying run home from second. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Here's a knuckleball, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
comes the 1-2. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Black will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And this will be fouled away. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And Ellis takes his eye off it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Neil Walker will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 1-0. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run, 4 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.